What it do? Kripple Krew. EDC with DBD, Disable but Deadly. Back with another Tactical Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a killer day. I'm going to start up at the top. William Hornbostel, member Kripple Krew Inc. Man, I hope you're resting and I hope your back's feeling better. Marco, what's up? Tristan, projectiles are sharp. What's going on, homie? Kathleen Smith, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Nine Finger Knives, what it do? Gareth, my brother from a South African mother, what's up? We got B Shady. What's up, brethren? Oh, Neil Mudd, my brother, what it do? What it do? Let's see. I hope everybody's having a and remember Kripple Krew Inc. I did not say. But it's another fantastic Tactical Tuesday. Just playing with some knives and kicking it on the live. Got man, that's kind of is that Hank making these kind of hard to see? Would it be easier if that Hank wasn't there, do you guys think? I can't tell if that's blurring with the view that I have. But I got okay, sweet. I got another DC blade in yesterday and went with the silver twill carbon fiber again. My AM8 Mark II by DC Blades got back from Titanium Justin's yesterday. If you want to see his videos on that, you can check out his channel. He had that for a little bit. And they sent in the new Mantis fixed blade. Dwayne Letterman, what's going on? And this thing is wicked. It very comfortable in hand. It is not a double-edged blade, technically. It's a single-edged blade with serrations, but you've got serrations angled up for ripping away from you or up, and then you've got a very sharp hawk bill for coming back. Definitely a purely beef jerky defense tactical knife going straight for organic material. Roger that, King Miranda. Hope your workday's going well. Comes with a, where did I set that? Here it is. Kydex pancake style sheath. One of the slim tech lock style. This is a knife that, you can definitely hook on your belt, but I see this more as like a plate carrier knife. Like I could put this on my plate carrier and wear it under my cup when I'm riding. What it do? Bless Knives, Donnie B, Donzo the Clown. Good morning, my friend. But I just love how wicked it is. Like that is going to shred. I want to do the Doug Markida like beef side or pork side tests with this thing. It just makes you want to rip stuff. That's the Mantis. That just showed up yesterday. I'm definitely... Kelly, what it do, sis? Hope you're doing well today. I'm definitely more likely to carry the Mark II with me because this actually goes really nicely into my fifth pocket, but in any pocket, it rides well, and it is probably the easiest wave feature that I've used, and I can have this thing in my hand ready to go every time, but it takes up this much space instead of all this. And it does, you can also, if you want, this ring comes off. And I'll probably take it off just to show what it looks like and feel it like that for a few days. But it still has that finger groove and you lock right in there. And so you can actually take that ring off and make it less conspicuous. This is the first Pikal that I've carried with any regularity. Did anybody grab one of the Glau rungs yet besides Kenneth Faulkner? I know Kenneth Faulkner has a Glau rung, and Marco won a Glau rung. He went with the black carbon fiber and hand satin blade, or satin blade, which is also what Kenneth Faulkner has. There we go. What's everybody else carrying today? What's in your pockets? Today, you know me. It's Titanium Tuesday, TRM Tuesday. The Neutron was absolutely in pocket. The Tempest Microjet and Ultim and 154 is in pocket today. Tempest, Tempest knives on a Tuesday, got a rocket. What? You did. You want a pretty cool projector. Oh, left your TCAL in the bathroom. Gotcha. Yay, yay, brethren. Know it. And then the Mark II was in my pocket until I pulled it out to put up here with the other DC blades in my collection. Of course, Lagatha is on the belt, obviously. Kneel to the Mac, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? How are you? Gotta roll with Lagatha on the belt. And then I also have my Manix 2 lightweight in pocket today. Had your Manix 2, Cold Steel Verdict, Leatherman Charge, and your Warhog. Yay, yay. Yeah, I just felt like rocking a Manix today. Just cause. I've been carrying my PM2 Warney, which I actually forgot was in my back pocket. I've been carrying this so much out of habit that I wanted to carry a Manix today just for fun, and didn't even realize I still had the a PM2 my Warney on me anyway. Can you tell I like that PM2 a little? S96 S90 Sage 6 riding with you. Ooh wee! Oh, I appreciate you popping in and stabbing that like button, Neil Mac. Always good to say hello. I hope your work day is going well. Yeah, so I'm going to move this for the moment, and I'll lay out what today's full pockets was, or what I am carrying today. Move the Glaurung, and we'll move the awesome DC Blade Cito. Gonna have the Pirate Warning Ultim, and CBB Brazen, and Kaiser Muskrat on the belt. Yay, yay, yay. Got a lead on an Emerson PM2. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah, the unnamed. Hell yes. Bought an OTF at a gun show. Hell yeah. That's awesome. if I'm just going to be at the house, I have typically 2 or 3 folders plus my belt knife, and there's always a neck knife on. But I was out and about this morning. I had to run a quick errand, so a beef jerky defender went in the pocket as well. And I honestly forgot I had the PM2 warning on me at first. So I did have an extra blade. But I use my belt knife the most. But typically, I have a right hand knife and then a backup that's either a beef jerky defender or a smaller fifth pocket. Like I typically have a little big knife on me, but that got replaced by this earlier today. It was the Clio, and then I have a left hand knife. Dated a chick that had the Morton Salt Girl tattoo big on her upper arm. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, homie. I appreciate that, Everyday Carrie. I do. But typically, at least 2 of the knives are on me because I am reviewing them and planning on recording something with them. And so that's why I'm reaching for them, just getting a better feel for everything. We'll go a little colorful up here. And then there's always something just for me. Yes, exactly. Red flag tattoo. And quite frequently, it's the Neutron 2. Henry G, what it do, homie? Yeah, quite frequently, this is the just for me knife. It's on me almost every day. And I do love slicing with it. Like, overall, it'd be too hard to rank a favorite knife in my collection, period. But this is the one I reach for the most frequently, is my TRM. Used your tag along to cut a branch down yesterday, got your fishing lure back. Yay, yay. How is the PSB 27 steel handling it? Climbing a tree over water just to get your lure. Hey, sometimes, man, the lure's too good to lose, especially when it's hitting. There we go. Get some color going on. Yeah, that PSB 27 on the OG first batch of tag-alongs. I'm really curious how the edge is holding up for people since I've never seen that on anything. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it's holding up. Yeah, I know mud would go into a tree over a good lure. See if they have an update on the date of the tag along, or if it still just says July or August. I'm going to it real quick. It says back order. Out of stock, available for back order, but worth the wait. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm going to share this. Alex Kerber, what's going on, homie? Good to see you. So, if you're looking to get a TRM tag along, you're going to want to get on the back order. Because this item is on back order, but worth the wait. Batch 2 will be Magna Cut Steel. Yay! Batch 2 is already sold out. Batch 2 is supposed to be the end of this month or next month. And Batch 2 is already sold out. So you're going to be on Batch 3 for like October, November. But this little blade is worth it. The price is awesome. And if you want one, like, definitely going to have to get on that back order. Dang. I mean, I'm not really surprised that it's already sold out for Batch 2, but still, they're not even, don't have a date for them and they're sold out. That's awesome. Obviously, that knife is hitting for them. Big Papa Foot Reviews. Hell yeah, good to see you again. I am well, thank you. Hope you are also. Yeah, it's definitely an awesome one. See what else they're showing in stock right now. Oh, those 80s carbon fiber sets for the Atoms look so well. Either that or do they have the gecko camo? Ooh, I like that colorway too. They got a lizard skin carbon fiber. That's a trip. So that's a twill carbon fiber done with the lizard skin, like on my Neutron. And then the Atom knives. Do they have any more of the Mokume? No, bull, but you can get the watermelon. This one's dope looking. That looks so cool on the Atoms. 308, so you'd be $270 with that set of scales. Bulldogs are on back order. Where are? Oh, that's just the scales. Nerds are on back order. You can get the naked Atoms right now. I should have just done knives only. Titanium nerds and titanium neutrons. This one here, not just the lizard skin type, but I think this fine satin finish that they're doing on these flat scales would be sick to send to dark water. And you can get that for $270 for a 20 CV Neutron 2 with those scales. You got the lizard skin with the Cerakoting, or the pinstripe looks pretty decent, but the frag bead blasted looks great. That looks so good too. And that one's under $300 with code. Oof. Scroll up, see who I missed real quick. Yay. BNA had the pregame. Shizzle. Paul Mills, member Kripple Krew Inc. You have the gecko camo. Man, it looks so good. Oh, that's not good. I've got bone spurs all over the hip, and that sucks. I'm sure it's even worse on the foot. I'm trying to walk on that. Beardo, what it do? Member Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. Bladed Ginger, what up, homie? Clint Crosby, what's going on, my man? Knives are out. Race parts in the menu now. Yay, yay. Ginger Fisher, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Kevin Santer, what it do, homie? Member Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. Yeah, I really like the frag. Really like the frag. The atom and the neutron too. Yay, yay. I want to check out one of the Mike Irie hollow ground atoms. Any of those that I'm sure that's a laser beam. Josh 304, what it do, homie? Good to see you. Oh, nobody here can't climb a tree. McRanger, remember Kripple Krew Inc. dropping them badass emojis. B&A needs tires, brake rotors, rear shock. Yeah. For the bike or for a car? I am the Clint Commander. Oof, yay. You know, so it goes, right? We just keep doing what we do. So, I think I've decided which 3 knives are going to dark water now. And we are going with my DEFCON Cardington. Ooh, a Medford 187 and a bug out for the Jixer. Okay, hell yeah, that's more fun. And gonna send the Cardington to get the dark water treatment. By the way, if Tristan's cool with it, I'm gonna share his Sabertooth that dark water just finished. Cause damn. We're going to, I think, yes, I'm going to send him my Clio. And we're going to let Darkwater do his thing on the TRM Neutron 2 with the lizard skin tie. Because I think he could really have some fun with that. Just had $1,400 brake job and a new radiator. Ooh. Gonna GoPro it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking on the Cardington, you know that scratched finish that he does? I think I would really like to see the that scratched up ano finish on the Cardington. But I think those 3 need to get the dark water treatment. All right, cool. I'll show it then because it looks so good. I'm gonna pull that up on my Instagram real quick. Come on. Maybe not so quick. I hadn't opened Instagram yet on the computer. It's taking a sec. There we go. Scroll down. There you is. There we go. We're going to share this. Yeah, that would. Like an apocalyptic almost. Yay. Here is Tristan's Monterey Bay Knives Sabertooth. The Darkwater just finished the anno job on. Look at that, like almost toxic crystal finish. Even, I know, actually, not even crystal, it's almost like acid, toxic acid. Really makes that Sabertooth look dope. Now your Wolverine's going to have to go to him. J. Corscott and member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? $800 plastic radiator. Ouch. Yeah, too old for no AC. Hell yeah, hear that. You have the pinstriping on your Atom? Hell yeah. It looks like it also would feel great in hand too. Yeah, I think that frag looks great. And even, like I said, the flat scales, you could do so much with them. Yeah, he did such an awesome job. Such an awesome job on it. Yeah, radioactive pickle. Yeah, already been thinking about sending him the Wolverine. Yeah, like a bright yellow and blue. No green, just a bright yellow and blue for Wolverine's colors would be so sick. Are we talking about the giraffes, or we got another new pick? I'll pull it up. Whoops, helps if I hit the right button. If anybody wants to share their carry today, feel free to send it to me on Instagram. Oh man, that's a great shot of them. Yeah, like a high voltage gold and a royal blue. Check out Garrett's view on Sunday. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and a tree, 5 and a tree. There was also, let me stop sharing for a second until I find it. Oh no, it was in a different thread. Some videos of those giraffes. Yeah, it's awesome watching their heads pop up and poke over the grass, looking at him. They're so tall, but you don't even see them at first. Yeah, once he's finished one, you want more. It's like crack. Been learning yourself? Yay. That's awesome, Kevin. Roger Mud. That's on the anno stuff, Kevin. Did you start doing flame anno and stuff like that, and then decided to do the electro anno, or did you just decide to have some fun and get an anno setup going and just dig in? I know for anybody looking to start customizing, Jimmy Crow highly recommends getting all of your setup, your pots, your buckets, your trays, everything that you're gonna need from it was this vid. Everything you need from Goodwill or a thrift shop around you to save money on the setup, because you don't need new stuff to customize. I'm trying to scroll down on the studio so that I can get that short with the giraffe. Come on. Why are you taking so long to catch up to it? And there it is. All right, we'll share this. I'm going to scroll ahead a little bit. See their heads at first, just like they blend in so well. Little show. There it goes. It's just so cool looking. Walking around, checking out giraffes, like, yeah, just another day in South Africa. Greg Vanderlift, what it do? Black Anno. Black Anno looks cool. Is that hard? Started with a box and 9-volt batteries, quickly picked up a power supply. Yay. Yes. Bladed Ginger does a lot of anno. You can always reach out to him also. Yeah, Progresso soup sized turd on your head. That's interesting. Haven't had a chance to try it yet. Are you talking about the crystallized tie or black anno? Was that buying new stuff, or was that going to check out thrift stores and stuff to start with? Buying new. Roger. Yeah, Donzo's does all of his own anodizing. Freeze-dried tie thing. What's up, Terry? 1931 Leatherworks. Don't forget, folks, it's linked in the description of the live, but you can check out doublewideedc.com where you can get custom leather gear from Terry, or Hanks and Mad Wax from Mad Yako. The variable power supply. Yeah, and that's not something that's easy to find at the thrift store. That's something you probably got to get new. Anybody buy anything new lately? Anybody got any sick knives coming in? Or most recent new knife day? Sweet. We'll check out Bladed Gingers, and then we'll check out. Oh, we got something from BNA too, and we'll have. And we'll have Kevin Santers. First, let's start with Bladed Gingers, Gary. And we've got the Ginger Baton Cardington. We've got, that's a really sick anode job on those Metenboss scales on that M4 Yo Jumbo. That's that a jumbo. That's a jumbo. And a tie. 20 CV or S35VN. S35VN. Dimco 80 20.5. Rocking that badass shark foot blade. That's from Mammoth Ivory. And look at that S90V. Spider Coast Sage 6. Damn, that's a knife I got to check out. Looking good. One Moon Collective. Member Kripple Krew Inc. How's the shoulder doing, my friend? Don't forget you can hit up One Moon Collective store. Get your gear while he's recovering that shoulder before he can get back to work making more handmade goods. I appreciate that, Grand Prize Greg. Poke that like button. I haven't seen those yet, Kevin. Let me see. Nothing in requests. Yeah, I haven't seen yours yet, Kevin. When I get those, I will share them though. It's probably my Instagram being slow. Don't have room for knife cuts with all the gunsmithing stuff you do. Yeah, yay. Oh, that's a trip. 90 for the power source, 10 for deli tray, so spare titanium wire, yay, yay. About $100 for a decent one. Got a Kubi Bloom yesterday. Ooh, $44. That's a damn good price for a Kubi Bloom. One of my top EDC fixies of 2025 for sure. I need to do a top 5 so far list of the year for some different styles of knives. But the Kubi Bloom is absolutely in my top 5 EDC fixies. Yo, Jimbo, 20 CV. Okay. Could just be a belt sander. True that. Can't wait for the Orlock. It's all right. Several black frame knives. We're all electric, Anno. Do you have any pictures of those to share without me trying to scroll through your Instagram? Prototype scales. I got a while at SMKW. Oh, speaking of SMKW, check this out. This is awesome to me. Let me pull something up. Boom. Come on. Next. Yes. No. Piss off. We have Smoky Mountain. Matt Moore. What's going on? Yeah, I love those scales, and I think they're gonna look so sick. I've decided, Matt, that this is one of these 3 knives are gonna go to dark water for him to do his thing on. Yay, yay. Yeah, I know Donnie don't mess with that cream, that sugar. He likes that coffee flavored coffee. The toxic pickle saber tooth. Was thinking about doing a color on the lock side with black Timascus. Oh, on which knife, Paul? Did I miss that? I'm looking back up. I don't see it, but you probably said which knife you were talking about. Yeah, your vote's black. Purple. Purple would look good with black Timascus. Oh, word. Oof. Is that going to be Predator number 2? That's awesome. Really dig that new blade style. I was looking for my Kubi Bloom. When he said Kubi Bloom, it was directly in front of my laptop. So it was, I don't know, 8 inches in front of me. Directly centered. I was looking everywhere but right in front of me. Got to get the Laser Ghost. Orange Anno. Take it easy, Kevin Santer. Have a killer day. Gotta have the ghost. I agree. You can't get a blessed knife without the Laser Ghost. But check this out. SMKW is doing their own Desert Warrior Bel Air. I believe, doesn't Blade HQ have a Desert Warrior Bel Air? I know they have a Desert Warrior. I'll pull it up real quick. Come on. Any day now. Okay, I do like that pry. Maybe they only have a Desert Warrior Bel Air. Maybe it's just the Desert Warrior then. Okay. Oh, Iridium. I could have swore they did a Desert Warrior Bel Air too. I'm not scrolling through all the stupid sprinkles. Not messing with it. But I think that actually looks really good. They should have done the clip FDE as well. You'd probably end up replacing it with a Lynch Northwest anyway. And so that's aluminum, Cerakoted aluminum scales and MagnaCut. Aluminum and MagnaCut made in the USA, $159. That's a damn good price. I'm not even I hope you're doing all right, brother. I'm not even affiliated with them, and that's a damn good price. Ron Dobbins, what it do, my man? Good to see you. I'm doing well, brethren. I hope you are also. It's like a dealer sticker on a new vet. No, it is nothing like that. I know you don't normally do it, but I can see why Paul wants it. It's It's a cool logo. Carbon fiber magnet cut. It looks like a kill. I still haven't checked out a Bel Air. I plan on getting one. Um, what I want. It's really gonna shock y'all, even though that Desert Warrior has caught my eye. Of course, I want an Ultim and DLC Bel Air. That's what I really want. I don't see it replacing my Deca, but I want to try it out still. Yeah. Scroll back down. Proud of that logo. It is a cool ass logo. Laser Ghosts. We all know about it. Like, we all liked it. Yep. But yeah, I do want to check out a Bel Air to compare it to my Deca. I know I would like the Bel Air more than I liked the Bug Out, just because the Bug Out never made me happy. However, that Bug Out is going to make Mo Patty very happy. She picked that up on Barbie's auction, raising money for our brother Blue and our sister Twisted Sis. Not a Deca replacement, but it's good. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm sure I'll like it and I will carry it, but I love my Deca. Like, love my Deca. This was my second American-made knife. The first knife I ever ordered with Ultim. And my first Magna Cut knife. Yay. Oh no, because it's double-sided tooled pivots, right? I was gonna say, what about on the pivot? But maybe a spot on the spine, depending on how worked, what type of work is on the spine. And I mean, one thing you could always do, if you really, really don't want it on the knife, you could put it on the inside of a scale, inside of the lock bar. So you could see it on the inside of the lock bar. Will be cool. I'm not a fan of branding on the clip normally, but a little laser ghost would look cool on your milled clips even. Yeah. 10 years ago, they were a badass blade. 25 years ago, when they came out, 27 years ago, whatever, they were the shiz. But they have not kept up with the times. Mine was so not even close to centered. The scales are crap. Their driver is crap. The action, the springs were crap. I had to change everything about that knife. Now it's dope, but Mo Patty got like a $320 Bug Out for like $160. She got a damn good deal. Carrying, Ron Dobbins has the No Raiden R2 Magna Cut, a Vero Mini Lux tie scales. Oh, I've always wanted to check out a Vero. Big Idea design pry bar, Big Idea titanium pin, and a Fossil Watch Titanium Tuesday. It's just not worth the money. Agreed. The Bug Out would make a decent $90 knife because you're going to put a bunch of money into it. I would like an Osborne, but I won't pay the Bug Out. I won't pay the beard, the butterfly tags for one. Jason Beecher, what's going on? Working and lurking, so he's probably not going to be tagging everybody back. But I appreciate you popping in, saying hi, and stabbing that like button. Yeah, that's cool. I've seen some pretty cool tattoos like that. It's not something that I've wanted to throw on myself. I haven't had any like words I've wanted to throw on myself doing that, but I have seen some cool ones. Yeah, this is currently, oh, I almost misspoke. I guess this is my current favorite. The Deca is my current favorite American crossbar that you can actively buy, that is actively in production. My actual favorite American crossbar knife is the TRM Shadow. The Bulldog's a beautiful knife, but I love the Shadow, and I wish they were still making it. I want a Shadow so badly. That is my top TRM grail. Ron Dobbins says, hit that thumbs up, everybody. Like this video. I appreciate you, my man. Mud, awesome. You're getting it finally. Yay, yay, yay. I'll talk to you later, brethren. Haha, hell yeah, B&A. Have fun. Yeah, yeah, and it's how's PT going? Bunch of stereo microscopes. All right, all right. Have a killer day, Beardo. Ah, you know, this was a good knife. I mean, it was a great knife, especially for under $200. When with the stock springs, but with Kaiser springs, oh, it is perfect. I am not mad, or I'm not thrilled that I had to put Chinese springs in it. But those Kaiser springs, oh, they make the Deca so much better. Just worlds better. The Orlock, I'll pull it up. We can look at it. Are you talking about the one from Crossroad Custom? Is that the one you're talking about? Plan on getting one. Is that, can I see that on double wide? Oh, Concept Orlock. Yes, I can. I can kind of see it. I can. There we go. I'm going to share this. No. Don't give me this stuff on top of my screen. The Vigilante. I like that one too. Here we go. I've got a picture. Eagle Scout. What it do? What it do? Terry 1931 Leather Works. And the Orlock. Contoured tie. Reversible clip, lefty love. And look at that awesome pooned modified sheep's foot. Perfect pill-shaped blade hole opening. You know that concept quality is legit. These ergos look amazing with this beautiful choke up spot right here with that full choil. Contoured with a full choil and a poon. Oh, want to touch the hiney. We got to scroll over. And look at the North Mountain Redeemer by our boy Yako. Pimpin' it, gentlemen. This is Double Wide. EDC.com. We don't sell products. We make and preserve relics. Yay, yay. Next drop is the first Vigilante. This right here. You can get 1931 Leatherworks wallets and slips and all kinds of handmade leatherwork. Plus, Mad Yako does dyeing. You can get Hanks, all kind. Check out the Hank supply. You can get mad wax on this beach. Like, I love Mad Yako Hanks. You guys are killing it. I can't wait to see that knife, Terry. Yeah, the par looks awesome too. That's one I would check out. Yeah, that's a killer design. What it do, JH, member Kripple Krew Inc. Hope you having a killer day, my man. Yeah, yay. All right, we'll pull up those anno jobs in a moment. Okay, I'll check that out. Absolutely. Always shout out to the boy, Mad Yako. By the way, Mad Wax works just as good as Wicked Wax or Sex Wax or whatever wax you like for your blades. All of them work better than KPL Knife Shield, by the way. But Mad Wax, you can get this tin for like less than this little Wicked Wax. Mad Wax. This is the way. You could put this on your blades. You could put this on your micarta, on your wood scales, on your carbon fiber to bring out the colors. You could put this on your lips. You could put this on your sunburn. All natural. Much better for knives than KPL Knife Shield. Protect your blades and keep them looking good. It smells like beeswax, carnauba wax. Let's see, the ingredients are beeswax, carnelian wax, lemon oil, vitamin E oil, linseed oil, and fractionated coconut oil. Food safe and all natural. Oh, the best for bikini lines, especially right after you shave. You got, make sure you don't get a razor burn. Put a little bit of that wax on before you throw on the banana hammock. Working from home, sitting in a security meeting with no pants on, watching it. Yeah, that's a good Tuesday. Yay, yay. Yes, folks. One way to help out our brother Bluminati Twisted and our sister Twisted Sis, and get yourself some badass gear. If one of my mods would drop the Bluminati Dojo link, I'd appreciate you. What it do, brethren? War Room original member of Kripple Krew Inc. Keep your sack wax with Mad Wax. Of course, leather knives, leather sacks. Work life. Well, no pants on. So what are you flicking at the desk? And what neck knife you got on right now? You got to still have a blade. I start the day with a neck knife. Then I get dressed. Gareth dropping unmarked links. You never know if you can trust that. I'm replying to somebody that hit me up on Instagram real quick, and then I'm going to share some pictures. And let's see. Ooh. So, is this something that you collect, Beardo? Or is this for a class? That's a lot of microscopes. And then over here, we've got, yo, that's a fantastic anno job. That came out great. And another bug out, also looking really, with the Aurora Borealis going on above the mountains and trees. That's sick, homie. Like, you could tell right away what you're looking at. That's a type of anno that I haven't really seen a lot. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sounds like fun, too. Oh, I missed a shady carry. Mac 2. Run 5. Yeah. And in the pocket and a McBee necker around the neck. USA. Blue and Sis's link. That's the Illuminati Dojo. Let me pin that, actually. If my YouTube studio will catch up on the other screen. That's the only pain with running everything through StreamYard is when I want to actually pin a link to the top, I have to switch over. And it takes forever to catch up. Almost. Keep your sack wax from that. Okay, there we go. Now we're caught up. Pin. Sweet. Appreciate you, brother. If anybody wants to get some sick gear and help out Illuminati and Sis, that's their link. Some knives to weigh a knife. Yes. Way of Knife does some crazy, crazy stuff. He's right. He's right. The devils did outnumber the angels. William Hornbossel. Man, I hope you got, remember Kripple Krew Wink, what it do? I hope you got some rest and your back's feeling better. What it do, Fist Labs? Good to see you. Yes, this is the Blade HQ exclusive Ultim Deca with DLC Magna Cut. They did a clip point and the warning, and they've also done non-coded Ultim Decas in the clip point and warning. But you know, everybody knows I love DLC. I love Black Blades, period. This has a Lynch Northwest deep carry titanium clip, and it does have a little bit of China in it because it's got Kaiser Omega springs, which, just made it perfect. Perfect. This is now one of the best crossbars I've ever felt in my life. Their knife, Kaiser Springs, is perfect. Yeah, never. You'd never do anything that could piss off said Stevie. Shaman Spy 27, Thai Hexi Rock Scales, Glow Carbon CME. Ooh, we need to see that, homie. On your way to get an MRI? Oh, fun times, my man. I hope it doesn't require surgery. Fusels suck. Plain Magnica Deca. I do really like the DLC. And even Blade HQ, I've only seen them I've seen them do 2 drops of the non-coded, and I've seen 1 drop of the DLC. But what you can do is, especially when they go on sale all the time at different places, you can get a Deca for under $120 with Magna Cut. And then there are several companies that make Ultim scales for the Deca. So if you can't find an Ultim and DLC, you can definitely make one. And the Deca is a much better starting platform than the Bug Out at 120 or less. This technological quadriplegic. Yes, too many. Too many. And like I was saying the other day, every time I go in that loud tube, they're like, what kind of music do you want? And I tell them, give me the loudest metal the station that you got. I get in the tube, put they got the headphones on, they kick on the music, and always only one headphone works. So then you got that loud going on in the other ear, louder than the music in the one, and it's just so obnoxious. Yeah, we'll all keep you in our prayers, brother. Well, like I said, you can get a Deca. You don't have to go to BHQ. Everybody sells Decas, and they go on sale all the time. And so, starting at $120, you can find scales for 100 or less, and a Lynch Northwest deep carry tie clip. You can still be in it better than a Bug Out. Rockin' the Incosi, a titanium sheepdog, cold steel FM1, and the Kubi bloomed and pockets is stacked. I appreciate you, brethren. Downgraded your pockets so the shit don't disappear at the hospital. I hear that. Chavez exclusive integral Liberation Street. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. Integral. What else did you say? There's a lot of words there. Integral Liberation Street radiation. Okay, see if that pulls up. Oh, yep. Hey, immediately. Whoa. An integral with M390. And these are going to be, that means these are going to be done by Riot. You can get a Tonto with a dual grind, compound grind, or we're going to share that. That's a good price for a Chavez integral, actually. Just lock shit up on a bike. Oh, I ride all of mine. It's much more comfortable to ride than drive, that's for sure. Today's pocket got a TPK exclusive. Oof! And your Leatherman arc. Nice. This is my favorite penguin of all time, the TPK exclusive. Smooth Ultim, also known as Penguin Piss. You got a titanium clip, titanium thumb studs, and a hollow ground S9DV. And these were like $150, 145 with my discount code. Well, I hope that goes all right for you. We'll have to talk about it after the appointment, brother. 228 Integral US. That would be sick. I'm going to share the one that Ron's talking about. I'll be praying for you, brother. This is the Integral Liberation Street Radiation. I like that. The way that they've done the backspacer. Not backspacer because it's integral, but y'all know what I mean. Of course, you got to have a Chavez clip. I would go Tanto personally, but that drop point does look good too. She do look pretty. Add thumb studs, do a flip of delete. Ooh, you'd have to be careful with the studs. That would have made a great front flipper. Or kick stop. Man, if this had a kick stop. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty. Hell yeah. J to the C, member Kripple Krew Inc., Artisan Butcherling. I have, but I'll pull it up real quick. I actually kind of like the looks of that fugly thing. Yeah, this thing is so fugly. But I want to check one out. Gonna get the drop point one? Hell yeah. That's awesome. That is such a dope looking knife, Ron. Imagine what Darkwater could do with an integral Chavez. This is such a wicked looking, ugly looking, stupid looking, perfect looking knife. Ugly ass speed holes that make no sense. Ugly ass lanyard backspacer. Like this retarded grind. Like that's a dumb grind. But I still want to check one out. It's the pocket clip. Ugly. Everything about this knife is fugly. And I want to check one out. Now, I don't want to drop $200 on it without checking it out. But, yeah, Chef Rocky. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of big flipper tabs. I'm not a big fan of flipper tabs anyway, unless they disappear. Robert Willoughby, what it do, my man? How are you? Yes, it's ugly, stupid, retarded. It's just like dumb. It's just, and I want one. I want to show the other one. Let me show the other one. I like the darker one even better. Can I see the dark one? Let me see if they... The prototype. Oh, I don't know. I don't think they're actually doing this one. This was just a proto. This is the one I would want the most. That one right there. The DLC Butcherling. Actually, I say that, and now the more I think about it, the more I think I would rather have this one here and get it customized. get like an acid apocalyptic style finish on the blade and get some really apocalyptic looking anno work done on this. Look at that jimping right up here for your thumb. Man, the more I look at it, the more I want one. Have to do the pocket clip and the backspacer at different anno than the scales. You could have those divots polished so they'd be a different color than the anno. Oh, that's dope. Okay. The more I look at it, the more it's convincing me that I want that funky, ugly, dope. Yes, I'm gonna have to try. I know I don't have a relationship with Artisan yet, but that's one that I might just have to buy myself. Do it somewhere, sizzle it somewhere. I do love a front flipper too, better than a rear. I like it much better than a rear flipper. Reverse flicking is my preferred method of opening any knife, but I would rather have a front flipper than a rear flipper. The only rear flippers I don't mind are the ones like this that disappear when the blade is open. This is another great one on the Ferrox. It works great and it's completely out of the way. It's actually useful because of the jimping on it. I don't mind that style of flipper or a kickstop, but I would rather have a front flipper than a rear. One Moon Collective site, you can use code Kripple10, or if you just click the link, it'll put the discount in for you. You can get your One Moon gear with a purple to black fade. That would be sick. Aries, what's up? I appreciate you popping in, brother. We'll give you a Kubi Bloom salute, as well as Lagatha will pop off the belt to say hello. My Aries custom and my Aries production. It won't be my last of either. Can't wait for the next Kubi Aries collabs and my custom Bloomcliff eventually. Pictus is good. The Two-Face, that I really want to check out the Two-Face. That flipper is actually cool to me. I like the grind on the blade. That's one that I would absolutely flip the flipper tab. I'm gonna pull up that real quick. The Remet Two-Face. You can get the black DLC one right now. Oh, that looks so good. We're gonna share that in just a moment. Let me see if I'm missing anybody right quick. Scroll down, acid wash blade with apocalypse handle. Throw the scales into a rock tumbler. Yeah, that would be dope. A rich made knife. Ordered the micarta bloom. Yeah, you're gonna love that knife. We're gonna share the Two-Face. This to me is such a cool idea. This flipper tab, which, yeah, it's a pocket packer, but it looks like it would work great. You still have a good finger choil even with it on. However, that flipper tab comes off. Let me show the picture. I like that pocket clip too. Really nice blind screw on the pocket clip. Why doesn't it show a good picture with the front flipper? So this flipper tab screws off and it screws on top right here to become a front flipper. You have a full length tie back spacer. You can swap that pocket clip to either side. You can swap the front flipper, the rear flipper to a front flipper. You've got the compound grind, contoured titanium, Internal racetrack, internal stop pins like it should be. There it is. I wish they would show it the other way. But that's the DLC. They also have the Anno, and that one looks flat. No, that's still contoured, isn't it? Yeah, it's still contoured. Or you can get the plain, which is $50 less than the DLC. The black looks so much better, though. That is a cool ass knife. It's stupid that they don't have better pictures there, but I don't feel like chasing it right now. Yay. Waiting for the Pictus to come back into stock. Yeah, the Pictus looks really cool. Yeah, they want me to play the video. The plain tie. Yeah, the plain tie does look good. I really like the looks of the DLC. What it do, Kane Miranda? How are you? Hey, be shady. I think this is what you meant. I had to do it just because of your comment. I'm going to grab some more water real quick, folks, and let the puppers out. Yeah. Just chilling. Yeah. All right. Jesse, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you, homie. Hope you're doing well. Arcade Light and the Neutron 2. Yay, yay, yay. Y'all know that currently the Arcade Light is my budget knife of the year for 2025. Overall, under $100. My current budget knife under $60. Top budget knife under $60. Well, at least in the running, I gotta really go through. That's such a big category. But one of them for sure that's in the running is the beef. $54 for some of the best crossbar action, a full size workable knife that you could put a big old S90V blade on for less than $75. Yes. S90V to come soon. Flytanium is really killing it right now. The premium knives, the Flytanium, the standard Flytanium is nice, and the Flytanium Pro is insane. And you can order that 20 CV blade. So we got to share this real quick. We got to share the screen real quick. Getting excited. So we are going to go to first arcade parts. We are going to let's do this. Where am I looking for? Arcade aftermarket parts. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now I'm going to share the screen. Uh, 125 is the best, the closest to budget you're going to get for an S90V blade or an S90V bladed knife. But check this out, folks. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. All these parts. You can get the 20 CV DLC or Stonewash. But DLC 20 CV compound ground Tanto that they brought out for the Arcade Pro, you can buy that blade for just over $80 with my discount code and put that on an Arcade Light. That would be like, you know, very similar to, this is 3B, of course, but very similar to my Dimco blade. But you can get that 20 CV DLC for the Arcade Light for like $80. You can get S35EN blade for this. All the titanium, and all, I mean, Flytanium is killing it. And I want to get, I need to get another arcade for one, but I want to try the 20 CV blade for the Arcade Light and have to get the S90V blade for this. And then you would have a badass, big ass 120 CV, I mean S90V work knife for $60 less than buying a bug out. Just to give a size comparison, here is the Deca versus the beef. The beef is as big as the largest of the SRM Rubik's, which was my biggest crossbar lock knife. It's bigger than an Escort by Kaiser. And you can get that big old blade in S90V and be in this knife for $127. That's crazy. And when they go on sale, you can still use code EDCwithDBD to save 10%, which is awesome. But put my deck away now for a minute. My arcade and my beef are definitely going to get customized. They make it too easy and affordable not to. You can get anode titanium clips for something like $15 or less. It's crazy. They really are awesome. They are doing something that is working very well for them. So I think we will see them continue it with new models in the future. But that being able to customize everything right there on the website, order it all from them, not having to chase down a clip from one place, scales from another, you know, order a reblade, you know, all the stuff that you would have to do, you can get it all in one spot. Made out decent in the trade when you traded your Deca. Yeah, my Deca will never leave because, like I said earlier, this was my first knife ordered in Ultim. It was my first Magna Cut, and with Oh, that thwack with these springs in it now is too good. This one has seen the most miles on the bike because this goes in my fifth pocket when I'm riding. I have no worries going through rain and stuff, or any crappy weather with this in my right front, in my fifth pocket when I'm riding. And the blade shape is so useful for anything that I need. This is my main biker knife as far as folder. Grab two. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wish I would have got one of the regular arcades when they went on the 50% off sale. We had just gotten back from Texas and I did not have it. Yeah, I'm going to pull up the regular arcade because even the regular arcade is a killer knife. Boop, boop, boop. This was the OG. Yeah, you did. You told everybody about it. I know. Like this right now of the OGs is my current favorite. The DLC blade with the gunmetal and the Ultim inlays. The Arcade Pro, I like it definitely better with the DLC, personally. But that right there, titanium inlays, full titanium hardware upgrade set, titanium thumb studs already, the 20 CV DLC blade, and the titanium pocket clip. So all the tie upgrades already done, except for choosing which backspacer you want. Or you can ignore the backspacer and do the tritium lanyard insert instead. But already has all the tie upgrades, and you can still do all of the swappable scale inlays in that. These ones, S35VN, and the swappable inlays and full customization. Like these are just such a great idea. And on top of it all, they feature the best lock in the game. The Shark Lock is my number one favorite lock. And it feels, the lock feels just as good as an 80-20.5. That one sounds so good. Love that clickety clack. And it feels just as good as the Shark Cub because it's made in the same factory as all the Dimcos. Just for some folks, it's going to be better ergos. Yeah, they really are. Even this, there's a reason this is currently my top budget knife of 2025 because even the Arcade Light feels so amazing. The scales feel awesome, just as good and strong as G10. If maybe a little slicker, but not like slick in the hand at all. Just the way the texture is done. Same factory as a Dimco. They are killing it. One with the full tie, Ultim inlays, and green tie anopod. Ooh! Other one did black with bronze tie and bronze. Oh, nice. That's the thing. I have on this one, I love it. I have Rips Garage Tech scales, Lynch Northwest clip on This one, I have a Lynch Northwest clip, but I haven't decided whose scales yet. I might go original goat. I might go back to RGT. I don't know. There's starting to be more options for the big pivot now, luckily. Because the big pivot didn't have very many options at first. But you know, and the knives came from DLT, DLT trading. So with Flytanium, you can get the scales, the hardware, the thumb studs, the backspacer, the clip, blades, everything all in one spot. Skips. You know exactly which skips to get. You're on the Flytanium website, you order the skips, and you get a discount on those. Yeah. OG scales look so good. But yeah, even the skips are on the website, on the Flytanium site. They make it easier than any other company. On top of getting an awesome knife with the best lock in the world and made in Taiwan. What all do they have for the beef? This tube. Beef parts and swag. Share this screen real quick. Under 10 minutes to completely mod your arcade, and that included the skips. Yes. Man, those new crewwear smocks. Oh, I want one so badly. Oh, you know, if anybody's looking to get DBD a birthday present, you know, the crewwear smock's a fantastic idea. By the way, folks, I get to share my birthday with you guys because 2 weeks from today, my birthday falls on Tactical Tuesday. So we'll already be going live. I'm thinking about going live an hour early, members only, for the first hour, and then doing the regular live stream at the usual time. What do you guys think about that idea? That's 2 weeks from today. That'll be my birthday. I'm gonna pull up the beef parts. So you start with the knife at less than $60. You can get titanium thumb studs for $12 before using the discount. Skips are going to be $11 and change. Aluminum thumb studs for different colors for almost no money. $2.50 to swap out the colors on your thumb studs. $2.50. Different color G10 scales, $7. Titanium scales are going to be under 60 with code DBD. Even the black is under $60 for titanium scales for your beef. And then the S90V blade, $72. $72 with discount code EDC with DBD. That is a must. I'm going to get the DLC, obviously. But you can modify your beef for such great prices. You know, probably throw some tie studs and definitely a set of skips in it. I really like what they're doing. Plus, of course, you've got parts for so many other brands. We were talking about Hogue Decas. You can get a set of titanium scales per Hogue Deca for like $100. Dual row skiffs for 80/20.5s now. Ooh, how does that feel? Yep, a birthday stream. Methods to match your Mannix, but also want to try something new. Yay. Dual row skiffs for the 80/20.5. Gonna have to try that. The action probably doesn't feel a whole lot different, but I bet they add, when you're actually using it, they're going to add a lot of side-to-side stability. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. I'll have to get a set of those and put them in when I finally figure out which scales are going to go on my 3B Tanto. Yeah, that's a knife that the lock system definitely built for work. And so to have that extra side-to-side rigidity would be nice. I mean, not that it's not a bank vault of a lock, but yeah, dual road skiffs, when you're actually using the knife, that should definitely add some of that stability. Man, the what's the name of it? I got to pull it up real quick. That's the one I was looking at. The culprit. The skiff made blades, knives look crazy. Like the culprit. It's such a cool looking knife. And the accomplice. I've heard these are done just insanely well. The Bandit was the other there we go. I'm not. Oh, that's an accomplice liner lock. I clicked the wrong one. I thought I clicked the Bandit. Get that milling. Oof. Pivot collar acting as the over travel stop. I think I like the culprit frame locks the best. Wait. Go back to the accomplice real quick. I don't know. They both look good. These, though, these finger bits are so useful for dual-sided pivots. I love my finger bit. I'm not affiliated. I need to reach out to Skiffs. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I highly recommend them. Whether you're looking at the skiff bearings, which are some of the best bearings you're going to get in the game, or their tools, all their knife care stuff. Or that's not what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. The cheat sheet is awesome. The finger bits are great. You can even get inexpensive 3D printed finger bits. These are kind of cool. We have bits. Oh, those are sold out. That's a good price for those. George, what's going on, George? Good to see you. Adam 5, what's going on? Best Tech Taipan is your favorite style this year, and you don't have Magna Cut yet? Oof. Best Tech's got some great prices on Magna Cut. What's going on from Baltimore? With the rock scales on your 8025, very slight side to side. Yeah, skips could definitely help with that. Yeah, that's the message of the day, Hank, right there. That's a blue elephant, Hank. She's awesome. You can Amy makes some good quality Hanks. Her link is in the description and also on my beacons list. Just BSing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the finger bits are great. You got the plastic ones? Hey, that's fine. As long as they work. I can see why he doesn't do a 3D printed cheat sheet, because you need that to be much more exact. You need 3D printing. These could be off a little, or even flex after a while. So I understand why he doesn't do these. But yeah, the finger bits look like they work great. Oh, guys, I want to show something really cool. Gonna do the same, but the card instead. Yeah, the card's great. Get some skips for the raccoon cub. There you go. Didn't want to spend any more money. Ooh, nice. So I sent Titanium Justin my Mark II by DC Blades, the AM8 Mark II, to review. Don't forget, these are less than $60 on the Make Your Own website, with probably the easiest wave feature I have ever used. This thing always comes out in my hand ready to go. 14C and aluminum, titanium pocket clip, less than $60. But I sent this to Titanium Justin so he could check it out. And I got it back yesterday with a Titanium Justin art notebook. This one is one of my favorites that I've seen from him. I really like that, like zombie skull dude. And then, of course, signed in the back, little logo. That's really awesome. Just want to give Titanium Justin a shout out. I'll be using this for sure. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but Titanium Justin did a short with the new My Drop Bear version of the Kaiser Mini Bay, the little yellow Lego one. And yeah, you can actually, it works. It fits Lego, like it's standard Lego size. Love when he does self portraits. Yay. I'm going to pull this up real quick. mydropbear.com. By the way, the next Drop Bear launch, the next My Drop Bear for summer, they look so stupid. So horribly stupid. I will share those as well. But this one here, This one here, actually, those are standard Lego size. And they're on both sides. You have male and female. And like he put some Lego on his, put wheels on his, and was driving it across the table. I do think it's cool that it actually is standard Lego size. This is the one I really like. The Nerf Feeweed. But I'm going to share something that looks so bad. Maybe. Come on, Instagram. Where? Here it is. Here it is. Let me share the screen. KSK. What it do, homie? What it do? Good to see you. Did he make me sit naked for my painting? Dude, a shaman is very, very high on my Spidey Grail list. Good to see you, KSK. This is the upcoming My Drop Bear. And these are so fugly. This is the ice cream smolt with a chocolate peanut butter sheath. This is the lollipop smolt. Look at the French fry mini sheepdog. Those are hideous. But wait, it gets worse. We got a straight up, I wish Lou was in here. I wish Lou was in here because I found Lou's next carry. Straight for loser. It's the Kaiser Smolt Lollipop Edition. And they're going to do more. It's sweets versus salty, and they're going to do more. Like, absolutely no. No. Like, those are worse than Desert Warrior. Those are worse than Desert Warrior to me. Yeah, ever since I got to handle War Room Shaman, I've wanted one so bad. I want any of them with my card up. The S90V, the 10V, the CTS XHP, or the SMKW S45VN. I'm going to let the pupper out. 1 second. You want out, please? Want outside, Six? Six, go outside. I thought the Blade HQ Desert Warrior was my least favorite colorways, but no, Kaiser. Ooh, see, that's what I would want. I would love to have the 10V DLC. That's one of the ones I really like as well, Tristan. Yeah, DLC on the 10V would be perfect. But man, those summer series My Drop Bears are so hideous. Yeah, he's got to be back in his cage right now. And that I thought of Lou when I saw that lollipop smolt. I could see ladies digging that lollipop smolt. I still don't like the gigantic pancake sheath on the smolt. It should have been a taco sheath faux shizzle. It's such a nice small knife with a giant sheath. But yeah, I'm not down with that summer series at all. Get that off of my screen. Thinking about getting another shaman. It's as soon as I found that you could front flip a shaman, I wanted one even more. I have checked out the Bodacious, and I'm not a big fan of the Bodacious. The shaman feels night and day better in hand to me. And it's not even just the choil. The scales feel so much better on a shaman. Yeah, the Tonto PM2, Shaman, and Canis would be my top 3 Spidey Grails. Now that Spidey Grail number 1 is in the collection. Want one in 15V? Yeah. Yeah, the Shaman Ergos are just hand melting. It's a knife made, 100% made to be able to work with all day long. And I didn't feel that same comfort in a Bodacious. None for now. What's going on, homie? Good to see you. You know, you get a little bit more blade for sure on the Bodacious, but it doesn't make up for the comfort that the Shaman has. Yeah, I wouldn't want skinny scales for a shaman. That's, to me, that's taking away so much of what makes the shaman perfect. Spyderco put the right size and shape and design of scales on the shaman in the first place. Yo, yo. Oh. That's probably this one right here. Yes, that's the DC Blades Glaurung. One of my budget picks for 2025 so far. Because you can get the black G10 and Stonewash for $75 shipped in the US. $85 for, $80 for black carbon fiber and satin finish shipped anywhere in the US. And this is the most expensive with the silver twill carbon fiber. And this is $90 including shipping. Titanium pocket clip, geared back spacer. You have a compound ground, harpoon, clip point, recurve Tonto with a deep hollow right here. She get down slicey AF. Awesome ergos. Great in a pinch grip. You can use the primary or secondary tip for opening boxes. It traps anything you're trying to cut right here in the recurve. Oh, just a killer knife. DC Blades Glaurung. Yeah, it is. This knife is dope. These divots on each side are so comfortable. They make the grip better, and it's a perfect indexing for my fingers to hold on to the clip right there. It just feels good. If I want to thumb flick it, my fingers are automatically in those divots holding the clip. Awesome action. The reverse flick is so money. All T8 hardware, including your pocket clip screws. And I'm a big fan of the DC Blades pocket clip. They do it on most of their knives. And it goes in and out of the pocket great. And it looks good. DC Blades is one of my favorite of the like boutique YouTuber brands. Their designs are just so wicked. And most of them are OEM'd by Miguron. They have done a couple with Shieldon, but most of their stuff is, and now they're pretty much going solely with Miguron because it's just going so well for them. And just to show you, none for now, I got another knife from them yesterday. Homie Tier 1 sent me a gift. He sent me their Mantis with the matching silver twill carbon fiber and the serrations. They do have a smooth version, so you just have the inner peak hall blade. But this one, you've got the serrations for going out as well, or slicing upwards. Just gives you either direction while not being a double-edged blade technically. This would be perfect for a plate carrier or on the strap of your backpack where you can just reach and pull it off in your hand ready to go. This will do some damage to organic material. And it's so comfortable in hand. I can cap off right here and I'm just locked in. If I wanted to use it this way for some reason, it's still very comfortable and locked in. You know, if you were opening your bag of beef jerky from behind, got to pay off Sezzle knives. Yeah. All right. Have a great night, Gareth. Get some rest. Tell the family hello for me. Mohammed, what's up? Welcome from Egypt. Glad to have you here. What are you carrying in the pockets today, Mohammed? Yes, there you go. Yeah, the next custom that I want to get is a Vapor. I gotta have my first custom folder has to be a Vapor. You know, we've been talking a lot to some really awesome South African custom knife makers, and I do want to get work done by a lot of them. But the Vapor's gotta be the first one. Yes. He did a couple of them. If you see, most of the ones he's done have fat carbon scales. Roger that, Mohammed. Do you guys have any weird knife laws over there in Egypt? You know, the blade hole, there's also a blade hole on the Predator that Warham's about to be blessed with a Ripley Yeah, Terry's doing the Predator. The same one that TKE got. TKE got a Predator. Terry's getting a Predator. I'll show you the Vapor. It always takes me a minute to find it on his Instagram, but I'll find it. I'll show you a Vapor. Yeah, I can't wait to see the finished product. He's getting a micarta Ripley. Let me find. Here we go, right on top. Okay, no, I take it back. It did not have a thumb hole. Thumb stud. My bad. Here we go. This is what I want. I want a Vapor. A flipper delete. Oh, look at that. Blasted and blackened tie. Wait till we see. Oh, look at that. There we go. Imagine that without the flipper tab. This is smaller than a Ripley. You know, it's only an 8-inch knife with a 4-inch blade. But, God, I love that knife. As sick as the Ripley is, I would carry this more. I would carry it every day. That's my dream knife. My number one OAL, number one overall grail is a Vapor. Yeah, this is the one that you were thinking of, homie. This is the Predator. This is the first one. This is the Predator prototype that TKE has. And that's a dope knife too. Like, Donnie only does dope knives. This is B&A's Ripley. The dopest Ripley yet. I mean, every one of them is just as awesome in its own way. But this is the chest buster Ripley, and just look at this. Just look at that. And boom. Damn. I love the ghost wedge up on the front of the Ripley. You don't get that on the Vapor. That is sick right there. That's Brand New American's chest buster Ripley. War Room's got a Ripley in the works. Is this a Ripley and a Newt? And oh, we got to go back through this. I got to show one more. I got to show one more on Donnie's. On Donnie's. The only axe I have is out in the garage. My Carter Show side and Cruelware. Local brand here called Kuninger. I don't even know. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I might have to look those knives up in a moment. But first, check this out. Just look at that Vapor. That Vapor is amazing. Oh, Donnie's work is so dope. That Vapor, though. Ooh. Predator. Predator is the one that you're thinking. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff that he oops, I was in Inception mode. The stuff that he does is just so awesome looking. KHNGUER. KHNGUER Knives. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to pull that up. Spidey hole. Yay, yay. Yes, he has, like, there's the Ripley, the mini Ripley, the Newt, the Vapor, the Predator, the what's the one that starts with an E that he just brought back? Gosh, I can't remember all of them. Yes, yeah, the Wu-Tang Ripley is dope. I can show that one too. That's right here. I'll show the Wu-Tang Ripley. The Wu-Tang Ripley shirt made by One Moon. And there is the Wu-Tang Ripley. Such a wicked knife. By the way, don't send said Stevie pictures of babies with giant wieners when he's on a live stream. Ask Gareth how that went. What's up, Kurt White? Oh, I wonder who got the neck knife at Blade Atlanta. He had the one neck knife he was going to bring. Oh, crap. One sec, folks. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh. All right. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, they were not expecting that picture when they said Stevie was not expecting that picture when Maddie opened it from Gareth on the live. That was rather amusing to watch. Hey, folks, my neck and shoulder is doing something right now, and I can't sit here. I'm gonna have to shut this down, but we will be live on Thursday evening, of course. TNT Thursday Knife Talks with DBD and War Room. I might try to line up a South African for this Saturday, and yeah, very true, War Room, very true. Might try to line up a South African knife designer for this Saturday. And don't forget, 2 weeks from today will be DBD's birthday stream on a Tactical Tuesday. Hope to see y'all there as well. Oh, man. I hope everybody has a killer day, rest of your day. Much love to my EDC familia. Stay safe, stay frosty, and most importantly, stay deadly.